want to start today with a sentence you may not have heard from a financial professional before. You ready for this? You're allowed to feel everything you feel about money. Frustration, guilt, even shame, those emotions are not wrong. They're messages. And if you're an entrepreneur, those messages are louder than most because your money isn't just numbers on a spreadsheet. It's your livelihood, your creativity, your reputation. It's all things woven together. So when things get tight or unpredictable or just plain exhausting, it's personal. That's why today I want to talk about something most entrepreneurs never give themselves permission to do. A big emotional reset. Until you reset the emotional patterns behind your money, you'll keep repeating the same cycles of stress and shame. So I look forward to sharing all of that with you in this episode right after the intro.
In a world where chaos seems to reign supreme, where uncertainty lurks around every corner, and financial markets are now more unpredictable than ever, there's one place you can turn to find clarity and control. Welcome to the Wealth Wisdom Financial Podcast.
Hey, I'm Brandon.
And I'm Amanda.
Join us as we dive deep in the world of personal and business finance
to assist you in navigating through the chaos and building the financial future you deserve.
We believe when conventional financial thinking doesn't get you where you want to go,
you need wealth wisdom.
So if you're ready to take control of your financial destiny,
tune in to the Wealth Wisdom Financial Podcast.
Because in a chaotic world, your money shouldn't be.
Subscribe now and never miss an episode.
As we're approaching year end, I have to be clear about this. What I'm about to share is not something you do once and forget about it. It's something you create a rhythm for in your routine. Personally, I've found I need an emotional reset around money about 3 to 4 times a month, and I'm a financial professional. Even if it's something small. My financial journey works better when I have that reset. Usually it's on a Saturday morning, which is why I started publishing on Substack on Saturday mornings. I'll put a link to that Substack in the show notes in case you want to subscribe. Love to see you there. I publish a short reflection every Saturday morning to help with these kind of emotional resets and like reflecting on finances in healthy ways. Anyway, so a money emotional reset on Saturdays really works for me. But about 4 times a year, I need a big money emotional reset. And over the past 12 plus years, Brandon and I have systematized and gotten better and better at what that looks like. I'm very much looking forward to doing the next one that's coming up the day after Thanksgiving. We call that day Buy Nothing Day in our family. It's become a family tradition. And that's when Brandon and I will do our big emotional money reset day. It takes a long time. And we incorporate it with year-end planning and all these things. So what I'm about to share with you today comes from this practice that we've developed and we continue to do regularly because we need it to stay emotionally healthy on our financial journey. The rest of this episode is going to be about you, but I wanted you to know where this is coming from. It's coming from what we really do, and we'll be doing again soon. Okay, so let's name what's real for most business owners. You carry more emotional weight than most people who are not business owners realize. You're responsible for your income, maybe for your team's income. You ride the highs of a great month and the lows of a slow quarter. You manage client expectations, family needs, taxes, payroll, and somehow you're supposed to stay positive through it all. And when you can't, when you snap at your partner or avoid your books or secretly resent your business, you feel lots of shame. Because you're supposed to be the confident one, the visionary, the one who has it all together. But here's the truth. You can't build a calm financial life on a foundation of self-criticism. Shame doesn't make you responsible, it makes you reactive. And when you react instead of respond, when you criticize instead of love yourself, all kinds of things start to go in a downward spiral. Shame activates your nervous system. It tells your brain, you're not safe until you fix this. And that keeps you in constant motion, hustling, optimizing, proving. In that state, you'll do anything to avoid the feelings of failure. You'll overwork, you'll overgive, you'll make money decisions just to quiet your anxiety. But here's what's wild. Most entrepreneurs, most business owners don't realize that pattern. It's not just illogical, it's biological. Your body learns something along the way that safety equals performance and performance equals safety. So when you make it, your nervous system doesn't believe it, right? When you finally fix that problem, your body's still reacting and you're not sure why. That's why most people, they'll hit a financial goal and they'll still feel behind. When they finally pay off debt or grow their business, they feel nothing but fatigue. Imposter syndrome. That's not failure. That's a dysregulated nervous system asking for a reset. I love reset buttons. They're super helpful on technology. But what does a big emotional reset look like? You don't have a button you can just press and shut down and restart. It's not a bubble bath or a weekend off, though those help. I love those. It's what I'm talking about is a full body permission slip to feel what you've been holding back from feeling, to feel the feels. As a mom, this is really personal for me. I've told my little guy over and over again to feel his feelings and to work through them, not shove them away or pretend they don't exist, right? Let's take a moment and let's feel the feels. I am here telling you, you can do the same with whatever you're feeling about money. This reset begins when you stop trying to outsmart your emotions and you actually start listening to them. You feel the feels. So last episode, if you didn't check that out, go back and check it out. But I'm going to refresh your memory or introduce this for the first time if you haven't heard that yet. A couple years ago, I created something called the STILL method. It was very practical, really great way to set goals and move forward with achieving those financial goals. Recently, I've added, so there's the STILL method practical mode that I created a couple years ago. Recently, I added the STILL method reflective mode. And in this mode, you settle, that's the S, T, tell the truth, I, investigate, L, listen, and the other L, lead forward. It's not just a clever acronym, it's a nervous system sequence. By settling, you stop reacting. By telling the truth, you tune into what your body's saying, what you really know to be true about who you are. With investigating, you inquire with curiosity, not judgment. With listening, you listen for the truth beneath the fear, whether it comes from your subconscious or the divine or just from the space that you allow, you listen and allow that space and that voice that comes from somewhere that you didn't expect it to come. And then lead forward. That's only when you leap, when you've done these things, that you take the next step from that calm instead of from chaos. It's not about fixing yourself. It's about reintroducing your nervous system to safety so you can make money decisions from peace, not panic. When your nervous system gets this kind of reset, everything about money changes. You start seeing your business as an ecosystem instead of a battlefield. You stop apologizing for wanting to be paid well. You start building wealth without guilt because your motives are clean. Making money without shame isn't about mindset. So we're not just talking about money mindset. It's about returning to this natural rhythm, one that's grounded, generous, and steady. When you heal that emotional layer, the practical tools finally start working. Your profit first plan becomes easier to stick with. Your budget stops feeling like punishment. Your goals start feeling like alignment. So if you're hearing this and you're thinking, that's me, I need this kind of reset, I've created something just for you. It's called the Cash Flow Reset. It's a 90-minute live experience where I personally walk you through the process of reconnecting your nervous system to your financial life. It's not a lecture, it's a practice. It's like going to a yoga class. You don't just watch the yoga instructor teach the class. You do it along with them, right? And they help you tweak and see how you can do it better and better. What we would do during this cash flow reset is we'd map out your emotional money patterns, discover your flow type, and begin your own reset right there in the session. I'm only offering a limited number of these. You can claim your spot by emailing my assistant, Andrea. She is at Andrea@wealthwisdomfp.com. That's Andrea, Andrea, at wealthwisdomfp, as in financialpodcast.com. And she will send you some more information about what this is and help you set up a time. And so that you can move forward, have that experience, get that big emotional reset, end the year well, begin the next year well, all the things that will help you along your financial journey to reach those financial goals from a place of calm and peace instead of stress and chaos. And if you feel like, oh, I'm not quite ready to go that deep, you can also still do the Find Your Flow quiz at livecounterflow.com. That's a great way to just ease into what we're doing. Either way, this is your invitation to stop shaming yourself for how you feel about money and start working with your body instead of against it, to feel the feels, process that emotion, and figure out a next step from that through place, not the avoiding place. Entrepreneurs, business owners, you, us, we are some of the most resilient creative people I've ever met. But resilience without rest becomes rigidity. And you're never built to build your dream from a clenched jaw or a tight chest. You deserve to make money with peace, not pressure. You deserve to earn without proving, to build without burning out. I know this is a season where people are going to talk about hustle. You're going to feel the pressure. You're going to feel like you need to prove yourself. You're going to be on the edge of burnout. That's why a big emotional reset around money is important. And it really makes possible that feeling like you deserve to make money with peace and without burnout and so forth. This is not a weakness. This is actually wisdom. So you can get that wisdom again, whatever this looks like for you. You can dabble in, feeling your feelings. Everybody, right? You're a human. Hopefully you know how to feel your feelings. But if we can help you along that journey, we would love to. You can schedule personal time with me to walk through that together as, that gentle yoga instructor like vibe that I love. You just need to email Andrea at wealthwisdomfp.com and she'll send you more information and how to schedule. Or you can also visit livecounterflow.com and begin the journey by taking the Find Your Flow assessment. You'll see it right there at the top to get started. Okay. That's it for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I know Brandon's got a really great episode next week for you. It lands on the day before Thanksgiving and before all those deals start to kick in, although they've been going on for months. Who are we kidding? But they just ramp up and amplify within the next week or so. So stay tuned for that episode. And in the meantime, live long and profit. The topics presented in this podcast are for general information only and not for the purposes of providing legal, accounting, or investment advice. On such matters, please consult a professional who knows your specific situation.